That was the only. Starting with your king's pawn is a versatile first move and leads to many tactical openings. Conceding the center to you so they can build a strong defensive front, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. That's playable. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. That pawn push made your opponent's king less safe. Your best move was to prepare a bishop for development. Their pawn attacks your bishop, kicking it out of its current position. You found a safer square for your bishop. They didn't find the right idea. This lets your bishop step into the game. This move pins your knight to your king, restricting its movement. You're preparing for the game ahead, activating the bishop in the opening. They kick your knight with a pawn, forcing it to move or be captured. For sure you had to move away from the threat. Their knight moves into the game. Moving the same piece here doesn't add much value to your position in the opening. Moving the same piece twice in the opening isn't a good strategy. Clearly, you don't want to leave your knight in danger. They move the queen to safety. Your best move was to create a pawn chain. They've struck at the center with a pawn, challenging your central. That was an even swap of material. Takes back. You are threatening to tactically win a pawn. They played the strongest move available. You captured back. Their bishop moves into the game. Castling kingside tends to be safer because your king is further from the center, placing the rook on an open file. This move attacks your opponent's pawn chain. This is a fair trade. You take back. Their best option was to develop a knight and attack the center. You are now able to take an open file with a rook. You're putting your king's safety at risk with that push. You'll never be able to move that pawn backwards. You're now able to win material through a skewer. Nice skewer. That X-ray attack will win you material. This move puts their queen on a safer square. Nice vision spotting and capturing that vulnerable rook. A clear recapture. Stopping your opponent from castling. Decent move, but they had a better one. You had an opportunity to eventually win material. They exchange pieces of equal value. This pin holds their bishop in place, tying it to the king. They place their queen on a blockade square, stopping your pawn. You threaten their bishop by using a pin. They missed a better way to unpin a knight, allowing it to provide defense. Good job, that's what I would have played too. This move left their rook hanging. That rook was yours for the taking. You get a chance to win material through a skewer. Nice skewer. That X-ray attack will win you material. They had a better way to evade the check from the opposing rook. Yes, this is the way. That was the only move. Getting closer to the forced checkmate. That was the only move. That bishop was yours for the taking.